What up, YouTube? It's Black Society TV. Um, Here y'all with another video, man. So, Subriel Matias, the latest to pop positive for OSTERINE. Um, Remember, it was Ryan Garcia, amongst others. Subriel Matias with that high work rate. Ryan Garcia with what he did to Devin Haney. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. Um, and I'm trying to figure out why um, it's mostly these Latino fighters that's getting popped for OSTERINE. It's mostly Latino fighters. Um, and Subriel Matias, man, I mean, that right there is oh, man, it's a shocker. So these two, ought to fight each other. Ryan Garcia, Subriel Matias, they ought to fight each other. Two oxygen drug cheats, you know, that is putting that disdain on the sport with this cheating and stuff in the sport of boxing. This is dangerous. You're going in there on these drugs, cheating, um, beating on these fighters. Um, Subriel, the fighter that he killed in the ring. Um, Ryan Garcia, what he did to Devin. These things right here, um, you should have charges filed against you. You should have lawsuits brought against you for doing things like this. It's illegal. Um, I don't care what nobody say. People just saying that because the racists are saying that because they just like the fact that Ryan Garcia beat Devin. That's it. Um, but Subriel Matias, it's said that he has, popped for OSTERINE, and his fight for January 10th against Dalton Smith is now in jeopardy. Boy, I tell you. Boy, I tell you. And they really need to do thorough testing on these fighters, to make sure that they're not doing this because so many of them are popping for these enhancement drugs, um, you know, and it's like I said, it's a disgusting thing. And for Subriel to pop for this, it's crazy work. But I mean, now people gonna go back and say, "Oh man, that work rate of his, man, that work rate was something." So that's the reason why. That's the reason why his work rate was like it was. That's the reason why he moved like he moved. That's the reason why he was that good. Now we know because when you do this and you get pop of these things, people are not just gonna look and say, "Oh, well, that's just how he do." No, they're gonna look and say, "Yeah, the drugs is what enhance." You're not gonna get the credit for fights you fought. You're not gonna get that credit at all. But man, this there has to be thorough testing done because finding out after the fact and all this kind of stuff. But at this point, they found out before. Okay, with Subriel, because he had that fight January 10th with Dalton Smith. So they found out beforehand, and it's good that they caught it because what if he would have went in there and badly hurt Dalton Smith because he's on some enhancement drugs? You know what I'm saying? So what if he would have went in there and did something like that? That's disgusting, man. I'm telling you, it's disgusting, man. In any fighter who pops dirty like that, like I said, they should get like at least a year or two suspension. Hit them in their pockets because boxing is a fair sport. You get in it to be fair. All right, you get in the sport to be fair, not to be cheating and trying to cheat and in by cheating, taking drugs, or coming in overweight, all this other unfair stuff. You know what I'm saying? People who do things like that shouldn't be in the sport. Look at me, y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.